Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for your AEW Rampage Event Center Wrestling Report. And now here's the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode number 1445. Look alive. Just ate some dinner. Ready to go. Yes, indeed. And right now, the Red Sox are losing 1-0. Now, before we get into to Detroit, by the way. Now, before we get into what went on in AEW Rampage, to kill a little time, basically, I'll tell you what happened. There's a couple of digital exclusives that happened for SmackDown. One, Andrade had arrived at the arena, and Angel Garza came up and said, "Hey, listen, I put in a good word for you," because he knew Andrade when both men were managed by one time by Zelina Vega. So with that history, Angel Garza said, "Hey, how about you joining Legado del Fantasma?" And then Andrade says, "Thanks, but no thanks." It looks like Mr. Andrade Cien Almas, a.k.a. Andrade El Idolo, wants to prove himself by himself. And I think I respect that. And that's going on. Andrade was being nice, too, and turning him down. So Angel Garza probably wants to know what the heck is going on. I'm sure that Santos, well, may not be very happy about the decision Andrade has made. Also, DIY was talking to Nick Aldis in his office about, hey, what do we got to do to contend for those tag team titles? What do we got to do to earn it? And then you got A-Town Down Under, or I like to call them A-Town Down Blunder. They do a lot of this. They do too much of this. They run their mouths, and they think it's entirely funny. Well, but then Nick Aldis said, "How about this? You want to eat? Here you go. Tommaso Ciampa one-on-one with Austin Theory. Fine. And then next, those two titles are going to be next and everything else." And they all walk out. So what's going to happen? So that match, that's going to be one of the matches happening on SmackDown tonight, is when Tommaso Ciampa going one-on-one with one half of the tag team champions. Austin, he looks like Butthead's DNA mixed up with the Fiend's DNA, and it came out looking like as ugly and big-eared as it is. So Austin Theory takes on Andrade. So, with that out of the way, got to talk about AEW Rampage now. Due to the Dallas Stars Edmonton Oilers Western Conference Finals in the Stanley Cup playoffs, AEW Rampage has been moved to a special time at 6:30. Just finished watching Rampage 7 minutes ago. And this is the fallout from Double or Nothing Part 2. And all I can say is, for this matter, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a lot to unpack here as AEW is trying to get back on its feet again. Now, a lot of people have been dissing on AEW. Now, I've been a professional wrestling fan full-time since 1991, when I first saw Hulk Hogan fight against The Undertaker at Survivor Series for the championship, for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, the WWE's been there longer than any other organization, longer than ECW, longer than WCW. I get it. But you got to remember, AEW is still a young company. They still have a lot to learn, even though they've been around 5 years. It's in its infancy, so to speak. And so there's a lot to the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega will have to do. I think a lot of people think that AEW has not done well since Cody Rhodes departed AEW and going back to the WWE, and I get that. That could be one of the reasons why. But I do believe that Tony Khan can change things around, can do things around. I think it all depends on the TV deals as well. And so I heard, there might be a TV agreement in place and everything else, and I don't really know now. So this is going to be a very interesting situation, to say the least, but still, I think They said that MJF's return to the ring is very much needed, and he makes his official return to Dynamite this coming Wednesday. So anything now, right now, Adam Cole's still out with an injury, and we don't know when he's going to come back and fight. They said he's not medically ready yet to perform. So we'll just find out the situation there. We have Timeless Tony Storm, who we just saw not too long ago. She's been holding it down in the women's division as well. Very entertaining young lady, and I got her T-shirt again. So I gotta show you this T-shirt again. Let's see if I can. Here we go. Yep, Timeless Tony Storm. There she is. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. The Timeless one. Let's see if I can. All right. I can't wait to wear this shirt. This is gonna be totally cool. I'll probably wear it during the week next week or something. Yep, Timeless Tony Storm. Young lady with a bright future. And you know what though? You know why I think she departed the WWE is that with the four horsewomen at the time, Becky, Charlotte, Sasha while she was there, and Bayley. At the top there is like as long as they stayed at the top, not the other women could not step up, and I think Toni Storm would have been one of those women that would have stepped up. But now the women's division is a little different. You have Becky taking some time off. No Becky, no Charlotte, because Charlotte's still hurt. Don't know when she's going to come back. So and Sasha Banks went to AEW as Mercedes Moné. Becky is the only active horsewoman right now on the WWE women's roster. There's gonna be some ladies that have to step up. I know Rhea is trying to step up, but she got hurt. Now Liv Morgan, and I think Io Sky needs another one to be stepped up. And now, if Toni Storm had not won the women's title and becoming what she is, if was given the opportunity to go back to the WWE, Toni Storm would have been one of those ladies to step up while in the absence of the horsewomen that were there. So I don't know. She's got that talent, and I think this version of WWE without Vince McMahon around, I believe that Toni Storm could really step up in the women's division there if given the opportunity. Well, right now she's killing it in AEW. We're going to talk about her in just a couple of moments here. So let's get right into it right now. The TNT qualifier match, first one. As you know, the situation is that Adam Copeland had to be stripped of the TNT title due to an injury, and in fact he'll be out 8 to 9 months, and so he's going to be sitting out for a while. And the Young Bucks were about to give the title to Jack Perry. That did not set well with Tony Khan. That's why he rehired Christopher Daniels as the interim executive vice president, and then he decided that the TNT title will be held up and at the Forbidden Door, there will be a ladder match. We don't know how many people are going to be involved in this ladder match. He said we're going to have qualifying matches, and we don't know if it'll be 6 or 8 man. Probably an 8 man ladder match, 6 or 8 man. We'll find out. Whoever wins their qualifying matches is added. So right now it is the international flavored matchup here in the TNT qualifying matchup, as representing Mexico, Penta El Zero Miedo with Alexander Hantes in his corner. That's right. In these matches, no outside interference. Everybody's barred from ringside. Penta El Zero Miedo went up against Konosuke Takeshita, and heck of a matchup. And Konosuke Takeshita has won the matchup, so he's the first guy to qualify for the Forbidden Door ladder match for the. Forbidden Door ladder match for the TNT titles. Forbidden Door season is underway. Renee Paquette interviewed the Learning Tree with the team of Chris Jericho, Big Bill, and now Brian Keith, the Bounty Hunter, has joined up with them. Chris Jericho says the reason why he's not at ringside commentating because he's unprovoked attacks by Hook, and decided to step down as a commentator, which is kind of good. With Jericho as FTW champion, he should be more active. So I personally think, having Matt Menard replace him. Matt Menard's got a lot of personality and charisma, I like Matt Menard. When him and Angelo Parker were in NXT as Ever Rise, they were funny as heck. I say entertaining, like funny as heck. So again, this is a huge with AEW's presenting them with more opportunity. Angelo Parker's in a storyline with his real life wife now, Ruby Soho. Yeah, that's right. They recently got married, and congratulations to Angelo Parker and Ruby Soho. They recently got married, and Ruby Soho's pregnant, and so they're going to be parents. And they're really excited. So I'm really excited for them. The Undisputed, and Chris Jericho decided to step down from commentary, so now Matt Menard's taking over. The Undisputed Kingdom was a little upset at what happened in Double or Nothing, and Roderick Strong says he'll take it out on Leo Rush tomorrow night on Collision. So Leo Rush, and he's been Leo Rush is developing a dark side in the Indies known as the Blackheart. So I wonder if he'll try to use that for AEW. Who knows for sure. And then Satnam Singh, representing Planet Jarrett, was in action. He went up against Pretty Peter Avalon. Satnam Singh was toying him with first, and then decided to finish him off, and Satnam Singh ended up winning the match with a bear hug submission hold. Cage of Agony has decided to cut a promo. It says, bring any free poor souls tomorrow night on Collision. We'll beat the crap out of them. And now they have joined forces with Hechicero. So that's a big, huge deal. So if Hechicero joins up with them instead of Swerve Strickland, it seems like to me, then that could be something to that could be a team to be reckoned with. So, and then you got the women's title eliminator matchup, and yes, it features the debuting Viva Van, who became the first Vietnamese American to appear on a major wrestling promotion on TV. That's history in the making there for Viva Van. But she ran into a buzzsaw, ladies and gentlemen, and that buzzsaw is none other than, once again, the lovely, the gorgeous, timeless Toni Storm. That's right. This young lady faced Viva Van and ended up winning the matchup in a great matchup. But Mariah May's going to have her hands full this coming Wednesday night in Dynamite, as she'll be facing Toni Storm's former partner, Saraya. And speaking of Saraya, her and Harley Cameron applauding the matchup, actually mocking it, and basically says that they're going to beat up on Mariah May. So we'll see what happens. So yep, there it is, timeless Toni Storm. So good to see Harley Cameron and Toni Storm at the same time on Dynamite. I'm happy. I'm a happy dude. Anyways, Kyle O'Reilly went up against Jordan Cruz, and Kyle O'Reilly did beat Jordan Cruz one-on-one. And Johnny TV and his white tie Valkyrie, they were addressing Claudio Castagnoli. Johnny TV is officially challenged on Claudio Castagnoli to a matchup tomorrow night on Collision. That match is made by Tony Khan. That will happen tomorrow night on Collision. And finally, the main event, Ray Phoenix versus Isaiah Cassidy. Great matchup between two great high flyers, and they're both tag team specialists. Isaiah Cassidy, one half of the Private Party with Mark Quinn, while Ray Phoenix with his brother Penta as the Lucha Brothers. In the end, Ray Phoenix did win the matchup. So, that is your AEW Rampage Event Center for May the 31st, 2024. That's the final Rampage of 2024. But the second part of the fallout of Double or Nothing. Well, that's all the time we have on this lovely show. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Next up will be the SmackDown NXT Level Up Event Center report. So, be Fallout from King of the Ring Part 2. So, King and Queen of the Ring, I should say, Part 2. We'll see what happens, how Cody Rhodes is going to address now after getting by Logan Paul. And Nia Jax will hopefully makes her first appearance as Queen of the Ring. We'll see what happens there. All right, I want to see you guys later. Keep watching my videos. 289 subscribers now, 11 to go for 300. My goal is to reach that by the end of the year. It's a hard goal to reach, so I'm hoping to get there. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, the NBA playoffs won't start until next week on the NBA Finals. It will be the number 1 seeded Celtics from the Eastern Conference going against the Western Conference's number 5 seed, the Dallas Mavericks. And a lot of people are saying, some people are saying Dallas in 6. Some people say Celtics are going to win in 6. This is going to be a good matchup either way. And I think, like I said, this is... we shall see what happens. We know the Celtics had dominated the regular season matchup between the Mavericks in the 2 games they played against them and beat them both. So the Celtics do have a little bit of slight advantage over the Mavericks. But then again, Mavericks may have changed personnel since their last meeting in confrontation. So, and that could, and the Mavericks go get back to those games, and that could change up things a little bit. So, we shall see what happens. Going to be a heck of a series. I mean, I'd be disappointed, if the Celtics lose, but the Celtics have an opportunity to win more championships than any other team right now. They're tied with the Lakers at 17. They're trying to get number 18. So we'll see. We shall see what happens. About 10 minutes till SmackDown. I'm going to upload this video quickly and all that good stuff. So I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be blessed, everybody. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with Oregon Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.